I'm Harman. I took my business management diploma, post-degree diploma in 2014 at Northern Lights College. When I was planning to go abroad for my further studies, so my first preference was definitely higher education. That was my first priority. And then I was thinking at the immigration policies for Canada, which was like flexible at that time when I was selecting Canada. And another thing, like we know Canada is a multi-diversity country with so many languages and all the stuff. So that's why I thought probably that would be my best preference to go in Canada, because American universities, their education is highly expensive, which I couldn't afford at that time. So that's why I chose Canada to be my for my further education. That's interesting. So for Northern Lights College, actually, it was my preference not to go any overcrowded areas like in Ontario or Vancouver. I wanted to go somewhere where I could see what I am actually, and I need to identify that very. It was very important for me, because to stay away from your family, that's another aspect you have to deal with. So my first preference was definitely to go in such a place where I will identify myself, what are my strengths and my weakness, and then to be away from my family, that's another thing. So I have my relatives here in Edmonton, so it's an easy approach from Fort St. John to Edmonton, just an 8-hour drive. So that's another thing. And I think pretty much, yeah. And the fees is at that time when I was checking online, so the fees is like for $5,000 per semester, which is like way more cheaper than the other colleges in the highly cities where it is $7,000 to $8,000. To be honest, it has changed my life totally. If I look back when I came in 2014, so everything has changed. First of all, I learned so many tactics regarding my time management, because I still remember it was winter 2014 fall. I was taking 7 courses and I was working part-time 20 hours also, and I was the board member at the school as well as the education council member, so I have to attend all those meetings and prepare all the stuff. So that was the very hard time, but I still remember I have those sticky notes and those monthly calendars on my wall, and every day before going to shower I have to look, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do for today. So it was pretty much interesting, because I get to know how to manage yourself and the commitments you have made to yourself and how to just be on those commitments. I would say I have had my best experiences of my life in these 2 years. First of all, I got graduated within just 3 semesters, which is incredible. I took 7 courses and I was on honors list last year, so that's another thing. Other than that, get education from the same institute and serving the same institute, it's another thing. And right now, if I get any of the students at the student services in college, I really feel like, okay, I was at that place probably a few years back, so I try to give my best to help those students. Either they are the international students or they are the domestic students. I try to give my best, because I know I have been through that situations and how they feel right now. For international students, I would say it's hard to adjust to another country's culture and understanding those all things. It takes time, but if you are positive, you know what you are supposed to do, you are very clear with your goal. So only thing is just do your best, do your hard work, and you will definitely see the results, probably not now, probably in the coming years, and just give your best potential. So right now I'm thinking to work at the college for the same position at the student services. Further, I'm planning to apply for the another positions if I get any chance, and probably I will stay here for some time. Probably soon I'm gonna apply for my papers, and I will start my business further if I get chance. But before that, I'm thinking to go back to university for my PhD or my master's. Overall, I would say the faculty is amazing. All the international department staff, all the supporting staff, they are so supportive to you. Whether it's your personal problem or your academic related, they are always there to help you. I still remember when I was so worried about how I'm gonna take 2 years for my courses, and I went to Lisa and he made me plan just for 3 semesters. Really thankful to Lisa and all the international department staff, Kazuko, Cleo, Jennifer, Pamela, they are so supportive.